Hi, I'm Scott Strand. I am the Master Acting Coach for JDS Actors Studio. I'm also the Vice President and a award-winning director for JDS Video Media Productions.
I'm Diane Strand. I'm the executive producer at JDS Studios and the co-owner at JDS Video and JDS Actors Studio. And we launch actors into the entertainment industry.
Do you want something? Are you still rolling? Yeah, okay. So you want to do it? I'm the show.
I'm the business. We're show business.
And it all sort of started because I saw a need at the elementary school where my kids were, that they had no drama. They weren't teaching drama. You know, they had other extracurricular activities.
And we went to the school district and we got it started, and we first turned out like 55 kids that we thought we'd get maybe 12 or 15 to come out for. Other schools had heard about it and they wanted us to come to their school. I was getting approached by some of the parents who were saying, oh, we're driving up to LA to get these acting classes and you do so much more in your drama club than they get in acting classes. We had to start looking at a brick and mortar place when we were spreading ourselves so thin.
So it was really a need in the community of these kids want to act and these adults want to get into the entertainment industry. And we were the only place at the time that really offered a professional setting.
We got some really good agents who take notice and they started coming out, and then we got casting directors to come out, and we started launching young actors into the entertainment industry and seeing success. All of a sudden they're doing TV shows and commercials and Super Bowl commercials, and it was really exciting.
And I think that's what helped make us different and what made us grow so much, was that we were just offering something that no one else in our community was doing. After a while, it's like we can only fit so many people in our classes. So we decided maybe writing the book was a good idea because we could reach more people that way instead of them always trying to get into our classes when there's not always room for it. I've always kind of had an idea of writing an acting book, and I went through 10 years of my legal pads where I take notes in class and do critiques and stuff. And all of a sudden I started seeing this pattern where I'd have a little asterisk by it and it would say, maybe for book. And then I'd have a note that I came up, this little concept I was trying to teach a student or something. And then again, I'd see another little check mark and it would say book, question mark. And so as I went through it, I realized it really has been like 10 or 12 years that I've been working towards this moment where I could put my ideas and kind of my theories about acting and my imagination theory and what I call my truth in acting, and kind of actually write it out, and thankfully having great editors and publishers who kind of brought that out of me and helped me with it. And Diane's a much better writer than I am because she does the scripts and she does all that kind of writing. She's always producing and writing.
The book came about for me as a way to really give back. We have a lot of actors who come into our industry showcase and they're always looking for that secret sauce, and I tell them that there is no secret sauce, there is no follow steps 1, 2, 3, 4, but if you believe in a method and you believe in yourself and you work being an actor like you would work any business as an entrepreneur, you can make a living and work successfully in this industry. And I knew I couldn't give that to just the 15 to 16 that came through our industry showcase twice a year. And this was a way for me to put it down and be able to share it with more. I see it for our current students, and I also see it for the students that we might not ever meet, that this is going to help them make that launch into their career-driven passion.
Well, in the book, I really kind of go over the craft of acting. And I want people to understand that it's, you know, it is something you can learn and it is something you can study, but not everybody has to have the it factor. You can be a working actor. You can learn a craft and study it. And, you know, I start with like cold readings and what it is to be an actor, and then we get into more of like the character development and really applying a craft. And a lot of people get confused. They're like, well, what does that mean? It's a craft. Well, it means the techniques. Like, how do you get emotional? You know, or how do you convey anger without, you know, seeming like a horrible person? You know, how do you find these little moments that become so believable that you yourself believe it when you're performing it? And that way the audience is brought into that fantasy and they believe what you're doing. So they don't see you as, oh, so-and-so's up there acting They see it as, wow, I can't believe he said that to her. He really loves her. You know, they're into the plot of the story. They're into the fantasy of the story. And I promise, you know, you're going to find little bits through the book. They're going to make you want to go out. I want to go audition. I want to go be in a play. I want to do my friend's movie. You know, I want to make my own little movie. You know, make a short film. Be on YouTube. You're going to have a foundation to walk into any theater and audition and hopefully get a role in it.
In the business side of show business, what I hope that you get out of it is a guide to make a living and work in this business. I am a true believer that you can work in this industry no matter what. There is union work and non-union work and industrials and commercials and theater. We show you how to become your own entrepreneur and pursue this as your craft and as your industry and be able to make a living at it. And we give you some real step-by-step information of the right websites to be on, the right way to set up your resume, the right way to have your pictures look, the different styles of pictures that you would want, and then how to collaborate and network with your fellow industry mates. You know, I started in this industry as an actor. I've worked as a scriptwriter, I've worked as a director, I've worked as a post supervisor, I've produced, I've been a showrunner. I just love this industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and yes, it's actor-centric, but there are lots of opportunities in this industry, and if you follow your passion, you will find your way to your stage. You want to break into show business, but you need to work the craft, which is the show. And then you need to add in the business so you can work in show business, because there are many people out there who have amazing talent. But if you don't have any of those business skills, you're not going to get anywhere. Or you could have all the business, but if you don't work the craft and understand it, you're not going to make it into the show, because you got to be able to combine the both. And that's why you get the two of us and you get show business. We hope that this book helps launch your career. So if anything we've said has resonated with you, please go and find our book, Show Business. It's available online wherever books are sold, in some local specialty stores, or you can always find it at jdsstudio.live.
If you're in California or in Southern California, come down to Temecula. We're the Temecula Valley wine country. There's lots to do, and you can come to our studio. Reach out.
Twice. So
okay.
if,
I wasn't the only one. See, now you're doing the same thing I did in the beginning.
I know, because now you're trying to put words in my mouth, so now I'm trying to like block.